Hello, Austin, Texas. It was me again, Tom Friedley. The show is Radio Zeitgeist. Your spot on the internet for the art of critical thinking and hopefully respectful discourse. I don't have any problem. I don't see any problem with being respectful today. Audrey Hagman has become a good friend of mine. We met here at this particular joint, let's just say a coffee joint out here in North Austin, Texas, our home. And she's wicked smart. She's wicked smart. It's the thing we were doing the other day.
My family's from Boston, so.
Her family's from Boston, and I'm trying to draft her into my broader circle. Make her my, if you will, not mine. Cenk Uger at the Young Turks. Hey, Cenk has Anna Kasparian. If she'll have me, I'd like her to be herself. This is Austin, Texas. You got to have a woman's perspective. So we're very inclusive and multicultural. Audrey is a passionate animal rights person, activist, it's fair to say. I tease her she needs her own nonprofit. In college you studied communications and biology. So at the very least, maybe you have a documentary or two.
That's what I'd like to do eventually, is produce educational television.
Yeah. So Audrey was sharing some stories. I'm an omnivore. All right. I told her before we started taping today, I've looked for counter arguments as a health thing. You really can't. Really, she's got all the arguments on her side. So the only thing you have left against is who's used to doing this.
Yeah, it's personal taste and habit, tradition, traditional foods passed down for cultures and stuff. Like that's where it's hard for people to break.
That's me. Yeah. And you can speak better to the fact of how people get protein, their essential amino acids. I mean, you've got the health case. You guys have clearly won. What amazes me, you mentioned that in our last conversation about it. People don't know the health argument from the ethical argument.
Yeah.
You want to talk to that? You'll make one. They won't miss a beat. They'll make you on the other tangent. It's a total non-sequitur. Right?
Yeah. I would argue that there are four specific reasons we're talking about going vegan. There are four specific reasons why people do it. Some people do it for all four. Some people only do it for one.
Yeah.
Health is, I think, the number one, because a lot of people just want to look and feel good.
Sure.
So people make the decision for that. The other major one, of course, is the ethical thing. How can you say you love animals while simultaneously contributing to their pain and suffering? And then the environmental one has become much more relevant nowadays, because we are watching the environment degrade at such an incredible rate. And there's an entire documentary called Cowspiracy that focuses solely on the environmental impacts of it. It's 70% of all water in the 11 most western states is used for animal agriculture. The amount of CO2 that's produced, methane that's produced by animal agriculture is absolutely astounding. I think it amasses more than 53% of our entire country's greenhouse gas emissions.
Wow.
So that's another one. And the fourth one we were talking about the other day, which is one that people don't really think about that much, is other people. Going vegan actually helps benefit other people, because the amount of grain it takes to feed one cow can feed, I think it's 7 to 8 humans.
Yeah.
And a lot of that grain is grown in countries in Africa where there is a huge problem with starvation and malnourishment. So that could be turned into bread, rice, whatever, for humans, but instead it goes to turn into something that is also turned into food for humans. So it's a very
inefficient way.
Yeah, people are starting to learn now that there is something you can pinpoint in each person that you're talking to about it, because some people care more about the environment than they do their health, and some people care more about animals than they do the environment.
Right.
It's just about finding what intrigues other people the most, and then kind of working with them to try and figure out.
Everything is truly connected to everything else. I've got a good rider friend, Stephen, in town. I mentioned to her our conversation several days ago. You'd probably have him already, because whenever we go out, and it's just so ironic. He just so does not look like a vegan. If a vegan has a look, I guess this is vegan, right? Ethan, I'm not sure, but Stephen, a couple extra pounds overweight.
Oh, there's plenty of vegan junk food.
I guess so.
Oreos.
I say that to say that whenever we go eat, he has health issues, and I go trot him out once in a while. If we go to some place where there's a buffet, you go straight to the salad bar. We get to be friends on, which surprised me. His thing is more the taste, but he also speaks to some of the ethical issues. I was surprised to learn that about the guy. It just seems. I guess what I'm trying to say is there's really not a stereotype. The stereotype is something. Well, we call it a stereotype for a reason. It's only grounded in so much reality. Right?
There are a lot of vegan bodybuilders. Robert Cheek is a good one to look at. He's written a lot of books. Patrick, I'm gonna butcher his last name. It starts with a B. I can't remember.
Yeah.
He's a huge bodybuilder. He's from a strongman.
Oh, okay.
He's from somewhere in Europe. I should know more about him. I really should. But he's we would never assume that he's vegan just by looking at him. So yeah, the stereotype is really starting to change because people realize, oh, you can build muscle. You can. Because I think people assume you're vegan, you're just this little bean pole and you're malnourished and you're slowly dying. But yeah, protein is not an issue.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. It's culture, it's habits. We get stuck in our ways, but any number of ways to frame this thing to get everybody's skin in the game.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing, the environment, and it's undeniable right now. The global impact all this stuff has. And again, that's the argument that Stephen made. It always makes, the emission thing, the grain, it's really, if you look at it systemically, it's a horrible use of resources.
Yeah.
Apart from the ethical.
I mean, if you want to reduce your emissions, it's better to go vegan actually than to switch to a hybrid car. You emit
Even a
smaller footprint. Yeah. When you actually quantify it, it's hard too because talking to people about it in any aspect, whether you're talking about it ethically, environmentally, it's really hard to talk to people because the numbers are so big. It's impossible to even quantify it. People just kind of hear those numbers and they're like, oh, okay, that's big, but they can't realistically visualize it because it happens on such a large scale.
The human mind frames things. It works in context. That's why I always like those. For example, the same writer friend once said to me, in a little city, this coffee joint used to exist on South Congress, Congress rather near the Capitol building. He said, well, if we walked a million inches south, where would we be? I don't know where. San Marcos, last day, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever that. You can kind of go, oh, I get that.
That's why I think the ethical argument isn't as efficient. Is because when you can tell people the United States alone, globally it's even larger, but the United States alone kills 10 billion land animals and 18 billion marine animals. And that's a huge number, but if you just hear that number and it just sounds like any other number, until you'd actually see a photo of that many animals, then it seems like something.
That's key. That emotional connection brings this material home. This applies to so many different things that if you can connect people to the material, contextualize it in a way where it brings it home, they might actually do something. They might make a change. It's not, they're less likely to out of sight, out of mind. Someone else's problem. Across town, across the country, across the world. Because everything is truly connected to everything else.
That's a part of being vegan too, where I showed you that thing that's ego versus eco, where it is recognizing that everything is connected and that you taking, especially with looking at the fishing industry right now, I think it's 90% of large predator fish are almost gone, which is a huge amount. You're going to start seeing that with I guarantee you there would be an increase in shark attacks, all kinds of things that spawn as a result of this because biodiversity is here for a reason. So we as humans tend to remove ourselves from the environment or from the ecosystem, but our impact on it is so big that we cannot afford to do that.
This is so true. This is such a great point.
Yeah, I think that's where we're trying to figure things out.
Audrey, thank you so much. My man says we got our 10 minutes or so. It's going to be until here. Tom Friedley, Radio Zeitgeist, my new best friend. She's influencing me. It's going to be meat tonight, but
you can do meatless Mondays.
I'm open to it. She seems to be a badass chef of this stuff from the pictures I've seen.
That's true.
Audrey, thank you. Ethan, thank you. Peace out, y'all.